All right, welcome again to another presentation on the Microsoft Excel 2025 GCA, our HND solution. All right, so this is what we have before us. We have the question in section A. Before you follow up this solution, I will advise you to first of all go and look at the question first of all before coming to understand. So this is what we have. The first one required is that we should present the above information using an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to see this is the presentation that I've already typed the work. Okay, so when you have something like this, the first thing that you need to go and format the work. Okay, doing some little bit of formatting will give you advantages, will be disadvantages. Okay, so just go and click on all these. Maybe I can bold it from here. Yes, look, can bold it from here. I can decide to format my where I'm going to write my amount so that it can be easily readable. If you see this 201525 is not separated, right? Yes, so where I'll have amount, I can decide to separate it. Okay, I can decide to separate it. So I will highlight all, then I'll come up to where we have general. I'll click on currency. I'll click on currency. I will remove the two zeros like this. I will remove the euro sign like this. I'll click here, take note. Now from here, I'll click on OK. All right, from here I'll click on OK. So that's what I have. Okay. So from here now, what's the next one required? The next one required according to our wall. Excuse me, the next one required is write out formulas. This is number two. Write out formulas to calculate the cost price for each item. Okay, so to calculate the cost price for each item, we should know that in reality, this is what we should. Okay, if in reality, normally the cost of each item should be what 20 times, it should be 20 times 2000 is what I'm going to have in reality. So we're going to have 20 times 2000. Okay, so the 20 times 2000 now, we're going to do this. We're going to come back to our software and solve it. So as we have said, it's 20 times 2000, but in Excel, we deal with formulas. And all formulas start with an equals to sign. So I'm going to put equals to. So when I put my equals to, I'm going to have this equals to 20 times what? 20 times, we all agree that it's 20 times 2000. So I'll click on 20 times 2000. So in other words, it's D5 times E5. When you finish, just click enter. This is our amount, okay? Now, normally you're supposed to calculate, you are not supposed to be calculating the other ones manually. So in Excel, there are two ways. You just come and click, look at, I have a white plus. So when I just come and turn onto black, I just click here. I'll calculate the other ones automatically, all right? So this is the first method. Or the second method, you can come and then you click and you drag if you like it. So you come and hold your mouse pointer, you click like this, you drag right down. That's the amount. All right, now the sales price here. The sales price here is after that, let's look at the next one required. The next one required is calculate write out, that's number three. Okay, write out formulas to calculate the sales price for each item. Okay, but before we go to the formula, I say what? Look at the word required. The table below shows the sales information for customer suppliers by that sold the first three items by making a profit of 5%, and the last two items by making a profit of 10%. So these are the first three items. First three items we have RAM, HD, monitor. Those are the first three items. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to go to our software in let's try to do some solving first of all before we go and we solve. Okay, this is what we have on our table. So if they say that the first one, the first three items, these are the first three items, they made a profit of 5%, and the last two items, they made a profit of 10%. Okay. So it means that okay, we all agreed that this other one gives us 40,000. So it means that at what price did they sell to make a profit of 5%? So let me do some calculation. Some calculation here will be what we're supposed to do to have this price, okay, to have this price here. We need to write down to have that price, okay, to have this price, the price that I'm going to have for this one. Let me just write it down here. We are going to take where we have all agreed that it is this time this will give us 40,000. So we're going to take 40,000, all right, times what? Times 5%, all bracket, plus what? Plus 40,000. Yes, that's what it's going to give. That's what it's going to give us the answer here. Yes, so let us understand. We are going to take 40,000. 40,000 for us is the answer to the cost price, okay? Times the 5%. Because we'll take 40,000 times 5%, we're going to have the profit, okay? We're going to have the profit. So we'll take this, at least going to give us like 2,000. Let me just, if I'm right. So we're going to have 2,000, what place going to give us what? 2,000 here. Plus what? Plus 40,000. So in other words, what we're going to have here is 2,000 plus 40,000. So we're going to have 42,000 francs here as what? As a sales price. Okay. So now let's go to our software and try to solve that out and understand. Okay, we have understood that very well. Now let's go to our software. We are into Excel. We see how to solve that out. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to say, okay, equals to, remember what I put in the formula, what I did with the pen. I will say equals to 40,000 times what? Times 5. 5 divided by 100. Okay, so if I just click enter, this is the 2,000. Okay, this 2,000 francs is a profit. Okay, now this is the profit now plus the cost price. So I'm just going to say plus now plus the cost price plus the cost price 40,000. So I click enter. That is it. Okay, so this is our sales price. Now, as I've told you, we'll just calculate the other ones automatically. So this is the sales price of the other. Now look at the profit. Sorry, I'm not supposed to calculate automatically. They said the other ones are different. So for the first three, they are having how much? The profit is 5%. Okay. Now for the other ones is 10%. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. What you're supposed to do is that I will just excuse me. So I will just do this. For this other one, I'm going to take equals to, or set our place equals to, um, equals to, we have equals to the cost price. Okay, this is the cost price times. So I'm multiplying our times 10 over 100. 100. This is, so we have this. If it's 10%, this is what we have. Okay. So I will just now see plus. Okay. Plus 50,000 now plus we add a plus 9 plus that amount. So we're going to have, this is the selling price. Okay, this is the selling price. So we'll just calculate now for these two. So this is it. This is the selling price of the last two items that we have. Okay, now profits. Normally let's do some solving before come to profit. Okay, let's get to some solving. First of all, profit now, profit, we're going to have profit. We're going to take our profit now will be cost price and what selling price. Right? So profit. Let me do some rough calculation. First of all, our profit here will be, we want to have profit. Okay, profit will be cost price. Profit will be selling price minus what? Minus cost price. So like here, we're going to take 42,000 minus 40,000. So the profit there will be 2,000. Here, 2,000 here. Because remember, this have had the 2,000. This have had the 2,000. I've taken 42,000 francs. Okay, which is the selling price minus 40,000 francs. Okay, which is what? Which is the cost price. So that's our profit for the first for the first product. So let's go ahead very fast now to our software. You see how to now do the calculations in it. So this way we are our profit now. We have all agreed that it is selling price and cost price. So I'm going to equals to equals to 42,000 francs. Okay, minus 42,000 francs minus 40,000 francs. Okay, so when we do that, we take enter. So this is our profit. Now we come down, right? This is our profit. So that's the profit for each product. Okay. So if you have any question, waiting in the comment section of this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Okay, let's go ahead to the next word required. This is the word required that we have. The word required that we have now, the next one is see what calculate. Write the formula to calculate the profit for each item. We've already done that. Write the formula to calculate the total cost for each, for all the items. Our formula to calculate the total cost for all the items. Okay, let's go ahead and calculate the total cost for all the items. Okay. Now, total cost for all the items. This is the cost price. So we're going to can do some small editing here. So I'll just come here, I'll just you click like this, now you come to merge across, and just do something like this, let it look beautiful. All right, to type total here, you can decide and centralize it, let it look come in the middle like this. Now total will be sum. Okay, remember we are summing what? We are summing the cost. Yeah, we are summing the cost. So I will just click on, remember we have said our formula that what equals to, so I will just click on equals to. Normally with our pen in practice, we're going to sum, right? We just take a calculator to sum. So this is what we're going to do. After that, we can just come up here, okay? You take sum, this is sum that Excel has done for you. So just click on sum like this. I'm gonna click on sum all. It is going to sum automatically. Just press enter. So this is the total cost. Okay. So we're through with the total cost. Let's go ahead to the next one required. The next one required now we have let's be fast. The next one required now is write the formula to determine the highest profit and the average sales. Okay. So highest profit now, what's the highest profit? With our eyes, we can be able to determine the highest profit. Okay. So with our eyes from here, we can see that the highest profit is 50,000 is the highest profit. Okay. But we need a formula. Okay. So I will just type here up here that highest profit. So highest profit. So this highest profit. Okay. So to calculate highest profit, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use what is called the maximum formula. Okay. We put the maximum formula. So I'm going to say maximum, put maximum. Then we are selecting from here. Okay, we select all. Then we click enter. So this is the maximum profit. The highest that is the maximum. Okay. The next one is the average. The average profit now. I think that's what they said. But I average, let's verify again. I'm not too sure about it. Let me verify it again. They say average or average sales. Okay, average sales. Average sales. So let me go to average sales. They have talked about average sales. So the average sales is it. All right. So I'm on average sales now. Average sales, I'm just going to put the formula, okay? So my formula, I will just put equals to, all right? So equals to average. Put the formula average, average. I talk about average sales. So this is sales. You come and select all from top to bottom. Then you click on enter. So this is our average sales. So we are through. We can continue our formatting to make it look beautiful. We can come, all right, to make it look beautiful. Let me minimize our screen a little bit. All right, let me minimize our screen. So we can do some little bit of formatting. You just highlight all of this. They highlight all. Come and highlight all from here. All right, this is it. We highlight all. Coming down. You can come to tool all borders. Okay, you can click on all borders. Maybe tick borders. You come into all borders. You come and click on all borders. All right, to make your work look beautiful. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next presentation. If you have any question, I'm waiting for a comment in the comment section of this video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.